At Thrive, one of the things we really help a lot of people with are sinus issues. So sometimes they're caused from allergy problems, sometimes from chronic immune issues, or even, of course, just the regular cold and flus that are going around. But one of the things that we have found really helpful at assisting in recovery and maintenance of sinus health are sinus rinses and sinus sprays. So I'm going to go over with you what we offer and why we offer them. So at the most basic and simplistic, we have sinus sprays. We carry two kinds. We carry the Xlear brand, which is in this green box, and we carry something called Ion. So Ion is more of a stabilizing and rebuilding product, sort of like a probiotic for your sinuses. It doesn't have a flavor or a smell, and it can be used daily, year-round. This really helps to rebuild the health of the sinus passages and keep your sinus health just optimized, so you're less likely to get colds and flus. It's also really good for recovering and just sort of moisturizing the sinuses. We also have Xlear. This does have some grapefruit seed extract and a couple other ingredients, so it does have a mild flavor to it, which you'll notice as it drains down the back of your throat. Nothing too offensive. It's actually a little bit sweet. But this is really great at preventing illnesses, so I have people use this before and after they go on airplanes or in large groups. It's actually been proven to kill viruses, even the virus. So this one's great. We also use it just for sinus relief, cleaning out your sinuses if you have a cold or are fighting a bug. That same product comes in packets that you can use as a squeeze bottle sinus rinse. So you would mix this with distilled water, and it's more of a sinus flush, kind of like a neti pot, but it's a squeeze bottle instead. Has all the same benefits. You just don't have to do it daily. It would be something that you could do once or twice a week to clean out your sinuses thoroughly. One of the things that we know is we're exposed to tons and tons of chemicals, allergens, and toxins every day, even if you just work inside an office. People that work in fields where they're exposed to like factory chemicals, or they're on a road crew or something like that, where they're really getting a lot of exposure, landscaping, that's really imperative for those people to be doing sinus rinses really on a regular basis to keep healthy. So we have two electric systems that we use to sinus rinse. This one is called the SinuPulse. We have it in travel size or home size, so it comes two different ways. This has different attachments. So again, use distilled water and some salt, and it actually can clean both tonsils and sinuses. It has like a movable tip, so you can really get into the nooks and crannies in your sinuses. I know it sounds gross, but if you have sinus issues, you will love this. People that have any kind of chronic issue with their sinuses are just in love with these products. This is our best-selling product, and this is called the Navage. This comes with salt pods. It's kind of like a Keurig coffee maker. It's just pre-measured. You put it in, pop it in with distilled water, and it's all ready to go. This one, again, is electric. It has a battery operation to it, and it pushes the fluid in one side of your sinus and pulls it out the other side. So if you hate doing a neti pot because you don't like that feeling of the water going into your throat or getting stuck in your sinuses, this is definitely the solution for you. So people love all of these products just for different types of situations. So it depends on how much you want to invest. And if you have a long-term, long-standing sinus issue, then investing in some of the electronic devices are definitely key. It's kind of like using a water pick for your teeth. Same idea for your sinuses. You got to keep them cleaned out and optimized.